Um, you had just had a somewhat nervous time um, uh, looking to collect some lumber. Um, uh, and after successfully managing to extricate yourself from that situation of the grumpy elves, um, you have acquired two new companions and quite a lot of lumber. And the now even slower giant land snake that is the caravan is now gone more east to the north to provide distance between itself and the Nile marches, and did so for several days before then going um, northwest to take kind of more on a parallel track to the Nile marches, and you are coming, towards a river crossing, and that is where I believe we left things.
Yay! I do not believe so.
Okay. You will, I believe, we had the night. It was to be the night before the river crossing, and there was a bit of a kind of a drink and celebration, and some discussions regarding expanding temple blueprints and what people's intentions were after the caravan stopped at this would-be settlement. Assuming none of you wish to do anything, we will.
There is actually something I want to do. I want to use my new handy dandy divination to. I have to actually read the spell real quick to find exactly what I want to figure out.
Excellent. Why don't you do that then?
Alright, so. Useful piece of advice to apply to a question concerning specific goal, event, or activity. Is there anything we can do along the trip to make this safer?
Do you... So what I suggest we do, class, if you want, I'm happy to have that exchange with you on IM, but let's not occupy the main call, as I'm guessing this is something you're doing, that Donovan will be doing in private, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anything that Vanim wishes to do?
This is the night before we cross the river, right?
Yeah, it's kind of towards the end, so it was just kind of if there's anything.
I don't remember specifically what we were doing.
Okay.
Yeah, I've had a busy couple of days.
Drinking and eating was most of what you were doing.
Hold on.
Higher and
Sakel?
okay.
Nothing really. Just taking it easy. Haya had used all her spells to help get the caravan.
Okay.
So she meditates in the carriage. Sakel sort of walks around and stays ready. I believe he offered to scout ahead.
Okay. Yes, I believe he did.
Yes, so he could do that. And he made sure to tell some people that he was going to do that, specifically Matthias, and Lorena, I think. Not Lorena. What's her name? The gunslinger with the giant gun.
Anna.
Anna, yes.
Okay, I got nothing. So, I don't know. Just eat, drink, sleep.
Good starting point, is it not? Does Sakel wish to, as part of his scouting out, does he wish to make a survival check, please? And a perception check.
Let's see what comes of this. Not bad.
Okay. Sakel more comfortable now that the light is to a more agreeable tone. Makes his way from the caravan. And in doing so, as he looks back, he fully appreciates the sheer size and noise and smell of it.
It's something.
He goes up an incline for a while, and then across almost like a ridge area, and then somewhat later, with the moon fully in the sky, looks down and can sort of see a definite kind of depression down within the land, and takes you a little while, but the moon helps you, and you can definitely make out the flow of a river going from, you think the current's going, the pattern of the light, the current's going east to west, perhaps. It's definitely a river, it's not a stream. Oh, that's interesting. It looks as if maybe just on the edge of your vision there might be another river going south. It might be coming to almost a crossroads. It's like a crossing between two rivers.
I wonder if Sakel might know about this place.
It's wild country. You crossed it on the way down, although you think maybe you were slightly further towards the east.
Yeah.
So maybe you're on the other side of that river tributary that's going south.
Sakel's he's had a little bit of a chance to look at some maps and talk to people. Well, quote quote talk. More like lurking over here.
Well, you know you've got, although you can't see them from where you are, you know that to the west is the Nile Marches. You know that to the southwest is Mivan. And you know that there's a tributary, apparently from up here, a tributary of the Selen that weaves its way down to sort of the northeast of Mivan.
Wait, where'd you gesture to when you said here?
Where you are, where you're looking.
I'm on the mostly blank hand-drawn map screen.
Mm-hmm. So, if you have, where are we? Oh, it's really annoying the way this that. Bear with me, people. So if you have the Nile marches to your west, sorry, the site's not being very responsive for me, so bear with me, guys. I'm having some control problems. That's not just my life. Okay, so if you've got, let's say hypothetically, Mivan was down here.
Right.
You see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. You say hypothetically Mivan was down here. So in fact, the Nile March is where you've got them. Let's say they actually kind of extended, the tip of it extended down to sort of there. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You know that there's rivers that go from the west of the Nile Marches. Apparently there's some swamp up there that go down towards Mivan from that direction, but there's also a river that goes from up here, and it might be this one here that goes down towards Mivan.
Where would Sakal place them? Somewhere here-ish?
Maybe here. But that would
Okay.
be.
Not too bad of a guess, he hopes, as he continues onward. Looking for signs of anything, really. Anything dangerous, or potentially dangerous, like humanoids, lizard folk, more elves, or beasts common to the region.
Okay. All right. So, is Sakal doing anything else?
Oh, sorry.
Besides, sort of dowsing for threats, I don't think so.
Sorry, Donovan?
I kind of want to go find Haya.
Okay.
So I look around a little bit. Is she in a wagon again?
Yeah, she's with the Pharasmans.
I look around at them as I slowly approach. Very meekly knock on the side of the wagon and draw my hand back like it's about to explode.
Okay. You see someone peek out through the slats, and
Hi.
Haya opens the door.
Uh, hey, I've,
She's basically in her jammies. She has her arms crossed.
so kind of like asked around a little bit for like the spirits in the area and thought you might want to know that it's possible that we're going to encounter some animals in the next little stretch of this.
Hmm.
I asked about any dangers that might lay ahead of us, and I was told about full paws. Uh,
What would you suppose that means? I asks.
most likely animals.
Aya tries to remember if Matthias or anyone said anything about, I don't know, wolf creatures. Wolves are things that look like wolves.
Wait, say that again?
Which thing? The thing I just
Literally what you just said.
said? Things. Wolves are things that look like wolves. If anybody mentioned those.
What's his name, dude? Big guy.
Matthias?
Yeah, Matthias.
Matthias? Well, there you go. Aya says, I think Matthias said something about that. As we were approaching, we might run into stuff.
Alright, I'll go mention to him that he was my next stop to tell anyways.
Right. Aya says, she kind of gives him like a weird look, like, why did you come to me?
I don't want you to hate me. I use levitate on myself and like mage ban myself awkwardly away.
Don't hate me, please.
Aya kind of like scratches her pointy ear and closes the door.
Go find Matthias.
Okay, you go to find Matthias.
Uh,
Good Donovan, it is late. I was looking to retire. What can I do for you?
I conversed with the spirits and I've asked about possible dangers along the way. I was warned about the possibility of animals. It's very likely that we're going to be attacked by them.
What, wolves?
I don't know precisely.
No, it's supposed to be wolves around here. Wouldn't surprise me.
Just let you people know to keep an eye out.
Need to scare off though, but they might worry our pack animals. I'll mention it to Anna in the morning.
Alright. I levitate and just like mage hand myself slowly out. That's all I got.
Okay. The following day.
I don't know anybody who snores out loud.
I do.
Yeah.
Someone you can use as a audible tracking device. A dark field with no movement. I had to remove him once from a building because he was keeping the building awake. I tell no lie.
Wow.
Cool.
Well, not if with other people. Right, so
Ooh.
after that segue, morning comes. It is a grey, drizzly morning. The light level is a bit lower, which would probably be pleasant to the eyes of both Haya and Sakal.
Oh god, it's so bright!
Unfortunate. Oh no.
Haya resumes elven form and saves herself one of her spells now that her brother is afield.
Mm-hmm. Did her brother come back, or did he stay out?
If I remember correctly, we had convinced Matthias to agree to the plan that we would take some of the veal, quote unquote, and distract the wolves with it. I believe
Yes, I
the
believe that
raw
was
veal.
discussed.
We would take it out
Yep.
to the hills or something away from the caravan and get
Yeah.
them to go to
I
it.
believe that was indeed discussed, yes.
In that case, he'll come back with that plan in mind, and Haya will not save a spell. He'll sneak back into camp while it's dark, and he has dark vision.
You should be tired, no doubt. Okay.
Probably walking around all
The
day.
caravan starts its ever slow progression, much baying of mules and cussing of teamsters. Occasionally you can hear the loud shouts of Anna above the throng of noise. And very slowly the caravan makes its way. There's quite a few people who are moving a little slower today. Some sore heads, you suspect. The drizzle, though, is annoying.
Raining.
Not long before anyone who didn't make precautions is somewhat wet. It is not heavy, but it is constant.
Cloaks. They're great.
Cloaks are indeed good.
When you can't make yourself a jacket because the technology level of the setting is too low, make a cloak.
The caravan travels on for probably until about early afternoon, and at which point it sort of starts to approach the kind of river fork that Sakel had spotted during the night. Anna seems a bit unhappy with the progress of the caravan and is looking up at the skies where some dark clouds are gathering.
Probably have an effect on the rivers. Good old rain. How do we plan to get across?
They pretty much have their own way, so they'll get us across.
Okay.
I also have levitate. Push. The best combo in the game.
So long as you don't lose concentration.
Levitation does not require concentration.
No, it doesn't.
No, it does not.
Okay. Anna, you spot Anna talking to Matthias. Matthias is kind of scratching his beard, looking a little fed up. The caravan gets closer to the crossing, but stops. It's clear it wasn't going to be possible to cross today.
Interesting. Suppose Sakel will want to go out and set those meat things.
Yeah. Whereabouts? It's properly raining now, by the way.
Well, if it's raining, maybe they won't even smell it. So scratch that.
Wait,
Putting
so
out.
what? Who's doing what?
Skel was thinking about taking some of that pony meat and setting it out to distract any predators, but it's raining like the dickens.
Yeah, they
won't
probably
even
won't
smell
smell it. Yeah. The rain will wash away any scent. That's so we're safe right now. But as soon as it stops raining, our scent will be broadcast to the world like a fucking beacon because everything else will have no scent. And
Yep.
our scent will be insanely overpowered.
Great.
So that raw meat, we better at least have some ready by the time the rain stops. So,
Okay, so set it out preemptively.
as soon as we feel it, the rain, as soon as the rain starts clearing up, we have to get it out like within 5 or 6 minutes, or we'll have things all over us. Like,
Okay, so preemptively. So Kel goes and sets out some meat.
not during the
Okay.
rain; it'll wash away the sun. The dirt. If it's raining, and you put the meat out, there will be no scent, and the meat will just something will eat up the meat if it happens upon it.
Ego, what does Sakel think about meat and rain?
Yeah, I mean, you agree basically with the description that's just been given to you.
Okay. So he'll hold off on the meat, but he'll make some bags up.
Okay.
Now, that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Venom will do the same. Find some bags and get a couple pounds of meat into them, ready to go.
Okay. Is anyone else doing anything this night?
I'm going to go over to Morwen.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have an idea to... Just in case they do come. Are you able to... change the smell of things? It's a really simple thing, I just wasn't sure if you're able to or not. Saki?
Oh wait, say who?
Donovan came over to talk to Morwen, and he asked
Oh.
if, basically if you have prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation?
Prestidigitation,
No.
it's a spell.
No, she doesn't.
Oh. Well, I can kind of change your smell a little bit, so that if the wolves come, they hopefully won't go directly for us. I kind of smell like wet grass right now. That's yeah,
Very unappetizing.
exactly.
Well, no, she kind of gags a little bit because she's. You don't smell appetizing.
That's the point.
I think you're missing my point.
No, that's what
um,
he's saying.
no, she just kind of gags, uh, as you smell like us. But if you can make us smell like that, then it, then okay.
It'll cause a little bit of effort on my part, but not too much. Just pew pew pew. Gotcha.
I would help, but I don't think I've ever needed that spell.
It's really useful.
Anything else this evening or not?
I don't think so.
Marvelous.
In the morning, I'll go and hang out.
Okay. Next day, it is still raining.
Oh my god.
Sakel noticed that the river is a little bit more swollen.
I'll mention as much to Anna and Matthias. If we're gonna move, we'd better do it for the possibly there could be flooding.
Hold on, give me just one sec. Okay. Let's see here. Nothing. Okay. I'm pretty much completely useless right now. Yes.
Huh.
Okay, so caravan starts to move.
I want to find Matthias.
Hang on, the teamsters are kind of organising themselves. Anna's shouting out instructions, trying to get them to almost get them into distinct groups. You can see Matthias there, kind of standing on a promontory that he's found, staring down, looking at the swollen river, and rubbing his beard.
I'm gonna ask him to go to somewhere private with me for a minute.
Who, Matthias?
Yeah.
Well played.
Matthias is,
Mo Donovan.
There's something I kind of...
do anything about this river.
I have to talk to you something that's not quite about the river. This isn't something I kind of want to say aloud.
Can it wait?
No, not extremely. This is sort of important.
It can't wait until this evening once we cross the river.
If you'd like to wait till then, fine, but
I think so.
alright.
And less to do with crossing the river. I'd rather wait. Sort of pulls his giant shovel-like hands through his kind of tousled hair. Clearly a little stressed.
Okay.
Shit. So the water is flooding right now, right?
Yeah.
Would it help if I made dolphins?
Probably not, since they only last for like a minute.
You can make like an infinite amount of them, can't you?
I can make 6 of them, and like
Oh,
one will
never mind.
disappear every round, and I have to summon another one every round.
Dolphins that last 6 whole seconds. Fantastic.
No, they don't last 6 seconds. They last a minute. Thank you very much.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, okay, a whole minute.
I mean, they have a pretty fast swim speed, unless, like,
I don't know how they would help though.
I don't know, man. It's dolphins. Don't question dolphins. Do you want me just like I can just levitate and push people across still, like it's a thing.
I have mage hand, so I can also push them across.
I'll come up and I guess Matthias is talking to Donovan. She'll say, Matthias, a moment.
Oh, yes, did it involve crossing the river?
It involves what's across the river.
That's actually what my thing has to deal with too. Donovan Brunson.
Haya tells him about the wooden building she spotted when she was looking across at Sakel.
Where?
She'll motion for him to come over where there's a decent angle, and then she'll point.
Looks like some wooden ruins of some sort.
There may be a way across there.
Narrower there.
She says, there may be a way across there. I'm not sure.
How hard is it raining?
Pretty hard.
How hard is the wind blowing?
Not much.
Vanum's gonna climb a tree, transform into a bird, and fly over.
There are no trees here.
Then he's going to transform into a bird and fly over.
I can make you a tree if you want. Just isn't real.
What is Vannon doing?
I'm gonna fly over to this building.
How do you know about the building?
I mean, I would pretty much just be following Matthias because there's nothing else to do. And if I can think of a way of helping, I would prefer to stay close to him to inform him of such way of helping. And if I can be useful, such as going over and inspecting said building, then I would make myself so.
Okay. Well, I guess, yes. All right, thank you. The river does look narrower there. Is that some kind of jetty on the other side? Might make things a bit easier, maybe. Your brother about? Be good if you could go and get a bit closer. Can't see enough from here.
I guess Haya will look to Sakel. milling about.
Okay.
Skel will nod and he'll look to get across. Similar to what he did last night.
Okay. All right. Um. Vanim, you all see Sakel move off. It's not difficult to follow him. You look down. I'm not entirely sure where he's going or why he's going out in the rain at this time, but soon becomes clear there's kind of dwellings down there on the banks. They're sort of starting to where the river's starting to break its bank. They're starting to get slightly swallowed up, but not fully yet. Yeah, it's like there's a couple of shacks and a jetty on this side of the river.
It's a jetty.
It's a little dock thing.
Oh, okay.
You English people and your fancy wounds.
I live on islands, so we say docks. Oh, well then, I'll go inspect the jetty. And is there any boat around? Does it look like there's a small boat
No, it looks
No.
like
abandoned?
yeah. So it's kind of like these are kind of half collapsed
Oh,
buildings.
so it's just shitty stuff.
Yeah.
I'll enter the closest building.
Okay. Poor bad. What are you entering as? A bird?
Yeah.
It's kind of quite an acrid smell in here. It's clear there's been some creatures have used it as shelter maybe a little while ago.
Hmm. Can I make a check to try and discern, like look around, see if there's any
Yeah.
fur or
Yeah.
feathers or
Yeah,
leftover?
look around. Yeah.
I do have perfect dark vision, so
Yeah.
that might help. If I find anything, I will make a check.
Yeah, okay.
What do you want me to roll? Nature?
As you will. Perception maybe first, then nature.
Untrained.
And that's when the monster jumps out. And that's when the monster jumps out and murders you brutally.
I'll activate my scent ability and then smell around to see if there's anything currently in the same vicinity as me.
It smells like typing.